Sometimes when you need a break, you just need to hop in the car and head out bush and stay out here for a few days at least and just refresh. Look at that for a view. Hello viewers, so back on the road heading to the bush. A lot of people don't consider the Wheatbelt sort of a place to explore so much compared to places like you know, Carragini and the coast and all the iconic names you hear. But there's some really interesting stuff. So I'm going to head out east. I'm just east of Tujo at the moment and going to head out north of Mukinbudin. Sort of on the edge of the Wheatbelt. There's a fair bit to see on the Wheatbelt. Gonna then head south from there to where my family actually have farms out south of sort of east of Hollerton out there. So we're going to head out there and have a look what's going on there and film it along the way. So stay tuned, and I hope it might inspire a few people to come out in the Wheatbelt. It's a really good spot just for a weekender. It's not that far away. You know, the roads are good. This is not going to be any sort of four-wheel drive gnarly trip. It's a touring trip. The roads are good. There's some four-wheel driving if you want to go look for it. So just a really good spot that a lot of people sort of don't think about. So stay tuned and we'll catch you out there. The sun's pretty well gone down, and this is Darren, home of the Darren Field Day. If anyone is into farming and agriculture, biggest field day in Western Australia. For the guys in the US, it's a bit like the Farm Progress Show or one of those type shows. We're keeping on going. There's a few little towns to get through here. Wildcatcham, Yilgarn, Cunnanoppin, and then we should be close to Mukinbudin, where we'll head north. So just more bitumen, so we'll see you further out. So we just turned off the main road. This is a back way to Mucka, then up to the rock. So we'll won't be able to see much because it's obviously dark, but we'll take this back way. It might be a bit more interesting. So this is Mukinbudin. I hope there's enough light coming off the GPS to get an image. So this is Mukinbudin. We're just going to pass through here and then just keep on heading north, and then we'll turn off a few k's out of town. So not much in Mukinbudin, but just a farming town. So just turned off the road into the Elchbutting Rock access road, I guess. There's some pretty interesting things to see around here. So this is where we're gonna camp tonight. So we'll camp in here and then have a look around in the morning. So just got to find the campsite. I think there's a campsite in here somewhere. If we don't find one, we'll just find a spot in the bush. Okay, so I'm just going to cut up. I've just got here. I'm just looking for some wood. I'm just going to go and cut some up, and we'll get a fire going, and then I'll crank out some dinner, and yeah, just sit down and relax. Get the chair out, listen to some tunes, and relax under the handful of stars that are here. So let's go and get that done. So just going to make up my standard overnight freeze-dried food. So we'll just set that up and boil some water and get that on. This stuff's actually not too bad if you get the right one. So I've set up the bed, the swag, and just finishing off dinner. And then I'll kick back and see everyone in the morning. So got in the swag, going to hit the sack. It's pretty chilly outside. I think it'll probably be a positive 5 degrees. I'm in a -10 comfort sleeping bag. That's a new down one that I got, so pretty warm so far. We'll see how it pans out throughout the night, but yeah, I'll get a bit of a night's sleep and catch you guys in the morning. A little bit of an orange sunrise. No rain. It's not too cold, so that's good. So let's get up and make a coffee and think about what we're going to do. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Going to go for a bit of a look around. So I parked just here, and in the morning when I got up I noticed there is a campground here with toilets and tables and maybe a rubbish bin. So we'll go and take a look, see what's here. So some long drops. For those wondering about the facilities, they're actually very, very good, very clean. Standard long drop toilet, very clean basin for out in the bush, so very good facilities if you were wondering, at Elchbutting Rock. Okay, we're in the car. We're just going to go for a lap around here and have a look at all the bits and pieces that make up this rock. So yeah, there's Monty's Pass, there's a well, there's some other bits and pieces. I think you can actually drive on this rock. We'll go and see if we can do that, and then once we've had a good look around here, we'll probably check out some other bits and pieces. So let's get on the road. So this is a well from when they had water out here coming down off the rock, which is just there. It's actually quite a neatly made well. It's made out of ring of stones. There's water in the bottom and sticks. They've got it fenced off. So this must be where you can drive up on the rock. So we'll go take a look. So this is up on top of the rock. There's actually a dirt road up here. I'm just going to walk up here and see if you can actually get right up on top. So up on top of the rock, what a nice view when that sun comes out. There's the rock. Where are we? You are here. Up there. Walk trail. The green line is the road that we drove. Pioneer Well camping area. Everlasting flower field. So we'll go down here. I want to find Monty's Pass, which is an interesting rock slide. I think that's where the yellow is. I think that's Monty's Pass. Okay, let's go and find that. So just off the main road there is signs, Monty's Pass and Cave, and then that's to the campground. That's where I went last night. And there's a little bit, looks like a little bit of a day area here. So we will head up there and take a look at Monty's Pass, and I think there's a wave like Wave Rock, so we're going to have a look at that.
One treaty or a series of agreements, a series of treaties. Many other countries in the rest of the world have done it.
A house fire in Aluka in Perth North has caused 269 services reported a house on Silver Sands Drive around 11:30 last night. No one was injured. A former jihadist who wasn't granted a visa in time for a talk at Hobart's Dark Motor Festival.
So this is the camp parking area. There's a bench, park your car, and this is the walk trail. So let's take a walk and see what's here. So let's put a bench there. So Monty's Pass to the left. We'll go that way for now. This Monty's Pass is a sort of a tunnel that has been created by a rockfall, like a rock shift, and it's pretty cool apparently. So we go through here. So this must be it here. And it's basically a big piece of the rock's just sheared off. And you can see this. You can see this up here. Big piece of the rock is just sheared clean off. And it makes a tunnel. So I don't know if I'll need a torch. So imagine being here when this happened. It's probably about 100 feet long. It comes out here. And you can see up here, it's actually sheared off, and that little piece is still sticking on there, still stuck on there. So that whole section, if you can see up there, has just sheared off and fell down. Who knows when that happened? So we'll head back. This is a pretty cool thing to find. There we go, look at that. The wave is this way. So this is probably not as big as wave rock and as pronounced as wave rock in Haydn, I'm led to believe. But it would have been created using the same natural methods of erosion. Just a short path. And that's to the left, and then a little way to the right. Definitely not as big as wave rock and as pronounced, but very similar. Okay, just had a look at Monty's Pass and the wave. Oh, a bit of water. And that's pretty interesting, the way that rocks just fell off the side there. I guess temperature and changes in temperature would have done that. I don't know why they stick signs in the middle of the road here. I'm going to do a lap. It's one way here, so I'll go back around and see what else is worth looking at, and then we'll head off. So from here there's a couple of other things to look at on the way. There's actually a wind farm. I might try and go past the wind. There's a massive wind farm out here, just south or southeast of Meriden. If I go past through there, I might have a look at that. But let's have a look at this circle in the light and see what we can find. So this here, I'm presuming, is the everlasting field. So at the right time of the year, all this open area would be filled with these everlasting flowers. So I'm presuming that's what that is, because sort of remnants of them are here, you can see them. So come springtime, this would be all wildflowers. And then there's these couple of holes just here. I have no idea what that's about. That's a bit strange, isn't it? Don't know what they're about. Could be anything. Someone's dug a hole to try and get something on a truck, or that's what we used to do in the old days. Might go for a bit of a wander up there and have a look up top of the rock. I'll switch to the gimbal camera. Nice view from up here. These trees are amazing. Wherever there's a tiny bit of soil, they'll grow. Look at that tree there, just surviving in that tiny little bit of soil. And it's just decomposed granite, so it's not even very fertile. Thought I might show you where we've been. I started out here at Perth and drove out to 2J, and then around here through Gamelling, Darren Gamelling, Yilgarn to Cunnanoppin. I turned up this back road through to Mukinbudin, and then up here up here through here to Elchbutting Hill, and this is where we are right now. So we're out here on the edge of the farming area, as you can see, not far from like Mount Jackson stations there. Aurora Ranges is in here, so we're out here. So we're going to probably head south. Wouldn't mind going through Westonia and then heading down through the back into probably around about here somewhere. So this is where we'll probably end up tonight, somewhere through here, Marvel Lock down this way. So that's the plan. So you've ever wondered when the weatherman says elsewhere is going to be fine? This is elsewhere. That road just out there is where they're talking about. Elsewhere Road. How cool's that?